Let's talk about self-sabotage, shall we? If you are constantly finding yourself searching for productivity tips, productivity hacks, and strategies, but yet you are still feeling overwhelmed, there could be a silent productivity killer that is sabotaging you and your energy. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it just might be you. Now, don't get me wrong, productivity hacks, productivity tips, productivity strategies, that's what I'm all about. I'm here to help you with all of that. And today I am going to be talking about the silent things that we might not think about that could be the actual saboteurs of your efficiency. Well, hey there, I'm Melinda, the Orderly Entrepreneur. Welcome to the channel if you have never been here before. If you have, welcome back. I am here to provide you with productivity tips, hacks, strategies, and tech help to help you grow your business one easy button at a time. So let's talk about these saboteurs and reclaim your productivity. Now, I mentioned that it just might be you that is sabotaging yourself, right? Well, what I mean is that the awareness that you have around things that you are doing could be what is causing you to not be as productive as you'd like to be. So let's start with the first thing that so many of us do or think we do well, but really it's not a thing and it can really hinder you. And that thing is multitasking. So some people get super excited when they multitask, right? It's like, oh yeah, I was getting my laundry done and I was watching some Netflix and I was talking to my mom, killed three birds with one stone, right? Well, sometimes when it is a mindless task, such as folding laundry and watching Netflix, you can multitask without really anything being hindered or interrupted. But when it comes to working on things in your business and having your day be as productive as you'd like it to be, multitasking is not your friend. So there's this thing called context switching. And all it means is that you're going from one thing to another and back. And when we multitask, we are context switching. So if we are listening to a podcast while we are trying to work on something else that we really want to get done, we might be able to do it, right? We're listening to the podcast, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're doing the task. However, your mind is bouncing back and forth between listening to what's going on in the podcast and what you are doing. So it is taking you actually a longer amount of time to get that task done because your mind is context switching. Also, doing different types of tasks, such as doing a phone call and then writing an email and then doing a social media post and then going and working on your sales page, that is also context switching. And so every single time you do that, it takes time for your brain to get back into what you're doing. And that is a lot of time wasted. So while it's fun to say you can multitask, because let's just face it, it is, if you can do more than one thing at a time, it's fun, right? But please know that it's super important that you have focus when you are working on things so that you can get things done quicker. One task at a time will increase your efficiency and it will dramatically reduce the amount of context switching that your mind has to do. So while you are not multitasking on purpose to sabotage yourself, having the awareness of when you are multitasking is going to help you cut back on doing it. Okay, the second thing that a lot of us tend to do or not do is plan and goal set. So poor planning and poor or zero goal setting is definitely contributing to your productivity levels. So the reason why planning and goal setting is so important for productivity is because it sets a guideline or writes out a roadmap of what you can do to accomplish what you want. Okay. So if you set a goal that you want to have 5,000 YouTube subscribers by a certain time of the year, or if you say you want to have 2 to 5,000 followers on Instagram by the end of August, that is a goal that's going to then tell you what your tasks need to be in order to get to that goal. If you don't have a goal set in place, you're more likely to go here and there and work on your YouTube and work on your Instagram and work on this and that, and you don't have a focus. So, goal setting is really important for that. And then the planning aspect of it is if you have a goal, but you don't have any sort of plan, you can still be bouncing around. So, setting a goal in place and then creating a plan of what you need to do and when you need to do those things by is most definitely going to uplevel your productivity and your efficiency. So, a way to stay on top of goal setting and planning is to put it into a routine. So, maybe set your goals at the beginning of the year or the beginning of each quarter and go back and review them. With planning, I actually do planning every week and every day. I don't spend a lot of time every single day, but I do plan. I look at my calendar the night before when I go to bed so that I know what's coming in the morning. Because let's face it, we can forget an 8 a.m. meeting, even though it's on the calendar. It's happened before. And I also plan the week ahead. So on Sunday or Monday or even Friday, I will sit down and look at the week ahead. What appointments are coming? What do I need to get done by the end of this month? And how much time do I have left? So, therefore, what needs to be done? So, really important to plan so that you know what's coming and you're not reacting to everything. It helps the bouncing. All right, so the next saboteur that I am going to be talking about is one that is close to home, and that is perfectionism. Yes, I am a perfectionist, and I am a perfectionist to my own detriment. It is not a quality that I like to boast about for sure. Sometimes being a perfectionist can be amazing, right? Because you can try to make things to the best of your ability, right? Therefore, you're always working hard. But also, perfectionism just takes everything out of you. It takes your energy, it takes your focus, it takes away your time. I struggle with this a lot myself. And so I talk about it with my accountability partner all the time. And she's very good with helping point out things that I'm doing that is more of a perfectionist tendency that I don't see. And so this is definitely one of those things that you can be doing in your everyday or, in your life and in your business that can be affecting you without even thinking of it. So you can be one of those people that says, "Yes, I'm a perfectionist. Oh, I always have to have everything so." But if that is you, it could also be preventing you from doing things that need to just get done. Make that decision. Put that video up. Who cares about the lighting? Who cares if the sound goes out once and then comes back on? If you don't get the stuff out, it's not going to go out. If you don't get the stuff done, it's not going to get done. And perfectionism can definitely prevent you from progressing. It can prevent you from growth and succeeding at what you want to do. So, work with me and let's start letting go of our perfectionist tendencies. It can be super hard, particularly because you may not know you're even doing it, but having the awareness of the fact that it could be sabotaging where you want to go will definitely help. Okay, saboteur number 4. Can we just say no? Saying no is going to help you be more productive. So, overcommitment, that's definitely going to zap your productivity. And overcommitment can lead to poor time management. So, if you are overcommitting yourself and you're saying, "Yes, I will do that. Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Yes, I'll volunteer for that. Yes, I'll go and do that for you." you are adding more and more things on top of what you already need to get done. And if you are not managing your time, then it is going to just drown you. When you spread yourself too thin, you can begin to forget things. You can begin to forget writing things down. You can begin to forget just looking at your calendar. It comes to where you're so busy that you think that you've got it all together, but really things will just literally fall apart. Having guardrails or setting boundaries is definitely going to help you. And it's also going to allow you to manage your time better. Because let's face it, no matter how much we manage our time, if we are committing to too many things, you're just not going to be able to find the time to do this stuff, even if you try. So something that can help you with this is to have the awareness of when you say yes or no. So hopefully after watching this video, the next time you get asked to do something, you might think to yourself, can I really handle this before you say yes? And if you haven't noticed, awareness is kind of a theme with all of the things that I'm talking about today. So, yes, it's perfectionism. Yes, it's overcommitment. Yes, it's multitasking. But awareness of these things is what is going to allow you to tap into the change that you are looking for. So, this last saboteur that I'm going to be talking about is something that I should probably just make a whole video on, and it's about digital distractions. So, this isn't necessarily you, this is actually all of your digital stuff having things being thrown at you. But having awareness of this is going to help you fix it. So, digital distractions can be anything from not having your phone on silent while you're working to having notifications pop up on your computer screen, to having an email tab open at all times while you're working. There's lots of different things that contribute to digital distractions, and they're really simple to take care of, but you have to have the awareness of what's going on in order to fix it. One really good example of a digital distraction, for me anyways, is Facebook or anything that is social media on my computer screen. So I do all of my marketing, I do all of my social media posting, etc. And so I will go to Facebook to post something in my Facebook group. But when I open Facebook, I immediately get distracted because I see the birthday trip that my friend went on, or I see a message from a business colleague asking me a question, and I immediately end up down some sort of rabbit hole. And I'm sure that you can kind of relate to this in some way or another. So if you have where you need to go onto social media on your computer while you're working, or you need to go to, certain internet sites and that kind of thing, something that you can do is, one, have the awareness. But then for me, what I do is I say out loud what I'm doing when I'm going there so that I continue on the task at hand rather than going down the rabbit hole. So if I'm going to go into Facebook to do a post in my Facebook group, I will literally say, I'm going to my Facebook group to do a post. I'm going to my Facebook group to do a post. And that's what I end up doing. It just is a little trick that I play with myself to keep myself going down the path that I want to go on rather than doing the rabbit hole thing. So let's talk about a few ways to get rid of your digital distractions. Go to your settings on your phone and turn off all of the notifications that pop up. Go to your computer and do the same. If you like the notifications popping up, then what you can do is use the do not disturb or the focus function on your phone. And you can set that, at least with Apple phones anyways, you can set a time for the focus to go on, and that way your phone won't ring, your phone won't beep, and the notifications won't show up. So you can utilize the focus or do not disturb function. You can actually put your phone away, even put it in a drawer when you're working, and you can use a timer for focus time. And then when your timer goes up, take your phone out. If you're somebody that checks email all the time because you think that something's going to come in or that you need to take care of it, close your internet tabs, close your email tabs, and set a time to check your email 2 to 3 times a day. You can check it in the morning, check it in the afternoon, and then check it when you are done working in the evening. And then that way you're checking in, but you're not doing it all the time. So it doesn't become a distraction. It actually becomes something that you've scheduled into your day. I think I am going to do a video just on digital distractions. Would you like that? Let me know down below. Okay, so like I said before, hopefully by watching this video, you will now have awareness of the things that we talked about. We talked about multitasking, poor planning and goal setting. What else did we talk about? Perfectionism, overcommitment, and digital distractions. So by having awareness that these are actually issues or might be issues of something that is sabotaging your productivity, you can now think about it when it happens. So when you try to do multiple things at a time, stop yourself and ask if it's really serving you to do that, or if you need to stop and just do one thing at a time. If you find yourself bouncing all over the place, catch yourself. Do I have a plan? Does this actually lead me to a goal that I know that I have put in place? And remember, with that perfectionism, let it go to the best of your ability. I know it's super hard. I know it's super hard, but try to let it go because you are definitely holding yourself back by being a perfectionist. If you loved this video and want more, watch this video right here. And I am going to see you in the next video.